Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Hope you guys are doing good. So, currently I have been reading a lot of psychological manhwas and they are my absolute favorite because mostly it's filled with plot twists, bone-chilling scenarios and heart-stopping moments. So, if you don't usually read psychological mangas, I would recommend you to read these mangas which I will be mentioning in this video, and trust me, you will be obsessed with reading more manhwas of this genre. But before we begin with the list, I just want to say that if you like my videos, make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Now let's begin our list. Coming at number 1, we have Confessions. Miss Jang is moving on from teaching after her daughter was found dead in the school pool. Her death was deemed a tragic accident, but Miss Jang suspects otherwise, and before she resigns, she is about to reveal a shocking truth. It's really interesting and keeps you on your toes all the time. Emotions of each and every character is depicted really well. The plot twists are absolutely the most mind-blowing and terrifying moment. It was a very entertaining read, giving us a peek into the messed up minds of human beings, and in this case, children especially. Every character is uniquely unhinged and there's a lot of tension that's well maintained and built throughout the story. You can read this on Manta app. Coming at number 2, we have Hide and Seek on the Sofa. This story revolves around a child and his parents. I won't reveal any further, but read it to know what happens in the story. Okay, so from what I heard, apparently this is based on one of the stories in a Japanese horror anthology called Zoo by Otsushi, which also got made into a film in 2005. Interesting short story. It is completed with 5 chapters. All in all, an interesting depiction of mental illness and parenthood. Coming at number 3, we have Bloody Sweet. The main character is a shy and introverted girl who does not have an easy life, and the manga therefore focuses primarily on her daily misery. I think the author has captured this theme very well. The first half of the story is very exciting and interesting. Also, unfortunately, often sad, the story outlines a cruel reality to the readers and makes them. The story sure evokes strong emotions in the reader. Loved the female lead's character development, the pacing was right, length of the story was right, and well-balanced involvement of supportive character. The ending felt a bit rushed and anticlimactic, but I still enjoyed the story so much. There is a lot of character development and the characters themselves have a lot of depth. Trigger warnings. This story does have some very accurate portrayals of bullying that might be hard to read. There are also a few implications of attempted suicide. You can read these on webtoon and Manta. Coming at number 4, we have Mia. The story starts with 2 young girls who live in poverty coming across a jewelry store selling a beautiful ruby brooch. Neither of them can understand why, but they both begin to feel intense feelings of obsession over. No matter how hard the main character Mia tries to escape these feelings, she always comes back to the brooch no matter what she has to do and how many lives she needs to trample on to do it. She desperately tries anything to attain it. Reading this story will make you wonder about the values of human greed, obsessiveness, selfishness, and manipulation into possessing something that's not even ours from the start. The art style is quite simple, but the story is intriguing enough to make you wanna find out next. While it does have a tragedy tag, Mia is a very stubborn and strong-headed girl who will do what it takes to get the brooch, which I find very interesting, especially since it is a tragedy and crappy things continue to happen to her. Coming at number 5, we have Kill the Villainess. Story is about a girl who reincarnated in a novel inside the body of a villainess named Elise, who poisoned herself when her fiancé, the prince, married her childhood friend, the maid Helena. From the moment she realized this, she had only one goal: escape from the world in this novel. She attempted suicide many times to get out of this world, but the world did not allow it. However, after rejecting the path of Alice in the original novel, the men who had persecuted and ignored Alice began to beg for her interest and affection. So far, it seems like one of the best stories in the isekai genre because it shows the main character's difficulty to get used to her new life, her feelings of guilt and hopelessness, and her plans to go back to her original life. She actually thinks about her family and misses them, making it feel ages more realistic and interesting. The art is top notch. The outfit, hair, and glowing eyes are gorgeous. The dynamic between the female lead and male lead is done well. The characters are so complex and they are very realistic and morally grey. Trigger warnings. The female lead is suicidal and made a few attempts to take her life. You can read this on Tapa. Subscribe to my channel for more such recommendations. Hope you'll have a good day. See ya!